Alrighty, another day, another Woodle. Let me just try some stuff over there. We've got a green, two yellows. Let me try. I want to try see if I can make like this thing. Let me just go do this. We'll know for sure for some stuff over here. So honestly, the U seems likely. There's two other letters from here. Nothing I can really fully knock out. The R could be one thing. The F, okay, well, we don't have a whole lot to go off of. I'm gonna go with this and see if we get anything. Actually, I want to try to figure out some letters that won't work. Okay, so if I'm correct about the U being the yellow, the green, then that means bonds shouldn't work unless the S is one of the yellows. So it's likely that the B or O is one of the stuff in this. So if you just go with UND, it shouldn't work, and then we would confirm the B and O. Okay, let's take it one by one actually. So if the D is the thing, that doesn't make any sense. Same thing for N, because if N is the green, then the N can't be over here. And this is assuming, again, no double letters or anything like that, which is unlikely. The O is in the same spot, the B is in the same spot. The U could also potentially be it, and it could just be the S in a different spot that makes the thing green. So if we can knock out the U, we can get a lot of information. So we have no N or D. Let me try fund. If we're assuming that the U is not it, that means the B and O are it. So that means the S would also not be it. So given this, we've got one in the wrong spot. Interesting. So the F could be a yellow. The N and D are not part of it. And the S is definitely not part of it because otherwise that would have been flagged. So we got this. The BOO is definitely one of them, which means the U is not part of it because at that point, and then we have, let's see, the F or U. The U is not part of it, which means the F is a yellow. B or O is over there. There's an I, T. One of these is in the right spot. And we can't say anything about any of these, right? If we know the O, then we can knock out the H. If you know the B, we can knock out nothing, really. Okay? So, And the F is part of it, but it's not the beginning. So that kind of works. And the T could be it, lofty. Let's just give this one a shot, see what we get. I mean, honestly, the O is going to be a green. We wouldn't know if it's a T or not. So I want to try to do something that isn't. I want to try to figure out the F, right? So it'd be puffy. Could potentially work. And the F could be in one of those two spots. It is almost definitely not going to be in the second one or the last one. So I just want to confirm. Interesting. So the F is not in one of these spots either. And we also know that there's no Y or U or P at that point. So the F can be either the second one or the end. Law. So at that point we can't have BF. We can't have this. So the F can't be over here. So it has to end with an F then. So we have this. Because if it was an O, then the F can't be in the second spot. If it's a B, then BF doesn't make sense. So it has to be at the end. What works with this though? Oh, okay. So right before that, we could have a W. There's no Q. Could be an R. There's no T for sure. Could be an E. Oh, this one is hard. So what if it's IF? That would satisfy a green over there. So if you have something like this, I'm thinking notif, but N is not part of it. So we could have motif. Is there a T? Potentially. The T could be yellow. Yeah, so I think motif could work. Motif. So the F is the yellow over here. That's satisfied by that. The I, the T, the O is this bit. The M, and so let's just double check with this last one, and we should know for sure. That doesn't work because there has to be two out of these four letters. Dang, I was so hopeful. So let's see. I would have said serif as well, but out of the font, but there's no S. So if you're gonna say the O is part of it, then it can't be the T. So the T, let's see, the R could be part of it. So it could be BR, and the F and T. Let's try that. BR, bruff, BR, and this would be one of the yellows. That would be nice. And then we have to have an A or E at that point, right? So brief, brief works. Brief kind of works actually, except for the R being in a different spot. Wait, sorry, it's IEF, right? So that works, right? So BR. That was so stupid. Just the wrong spelling. So BR. I is there, and there's an F. That works. There's an E over here. There's an R. So that works. Yeah, I think brief is probably it. There we go. Nice. Solid.